Hey kids, ready? I'm ready. Ready to learn with you today and have some fun along the way because you're awesome and amazing. There isn't anyone in the whole wide world who can do what you can do. So, are you ready? Ready to learn with me today and have some fun along the way? Ready, set, go! You know what? We usually start out by doing a letter of the alphabet, but today we're going to start out doing some colors. What do you think about that? We've got our color chart right here, and we're going to see if you can match all of these colors. Do you think you can? We're going to take these colors out, and then we can see, can you see all of those colors? Let's see if you can help me match all of them. Are you ready? We're going to start with this color. Now, one thing, it's wintertime. And wintertime has lots of white snow. So the word that we're going to work on a little bit is white. So let's see if we can find all the words around white and white too. All right? Okay, here we go. Is that it? Oh, you're watching carefully. What color is it? Red. Whoops, I dropped it. R-E-D, R-E-D. That spells red. You got your first one. Okay, let's try the next one. Let's start it. Here we go. We found a very starting, didn't we? It's O-R-A-N-G-E. Are those letters the same? They are. And it's an orange. That was so fast. All right, let's see if we can do the next one. All right, here it goes. This is what it looks like. Can you see it on our color chart? Here we go. Look carefully. Can you find it? Oh, this one's kind of hard to find. Is that it? Is it black? Let's see. B-B-L-L-A-A-C-C-K-K. Black. That's a color word, black. Oh, you're getting really good at this. Okay, here's the next one. Do you know what this color word says? Here we go. Is it this one? Or this one? No. 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 You're right. What color word is it? Yellow. Really good. You can tell because it's Y-Y-E-E-L-L-L-L-O-O-W-W. It spells yellow. All right, here comes the next one. Look at it carefully. Ooh, there's two words that start the same. Let's see which one it is. Oh, look. Those start the same. Can you see that? G-G-R-R, but look, the ending is different. So it's not that one. No. Oh, did you find it? G-G-R-R-A-A-Y-Y. That starts and it ends exactly the same. What color word is it? Gray. Very nice. Oh, you're so good at this. All right, here's another one. Look carefully at that one. What is it? Here we go. No, 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 no. Oh, wait a minute. What color word is it? Brown. Very nice. All right, here comes the next one. There's two that start with that letter P. Is it this one? No, that starts with an O. Oh, look, two P's, but do they end the same? Nope. 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 No. No. What is it? Pink. Very nice. That says pink. They start and they end the same, and the middle's the same too, isn't it? Good work. All right. How about this one? Look carefully at that one. Here we go. No, no, no. Oh, you found it. What color word is it? Blue. That one says blue. Okay, here's the next one. Look carefully at it. Here we go. No, no, no. Oh, I heard somebody say they saw it. No, 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 no. White. Very nice. You could see when I was over here checking out doing the purple, you could see them by each other, huh? Is that how you already knew it was white? Good job. You're really watching very carefully, I can tell. All right, here's the next one. Here we go. No. Oh, wow, that one was super fast. What color word is it? Purple. Very nice. Oh, guess what? This is our last color word. We already did white that we're working on. This is the very last one. It's the only one we haven't found yet. Here we go. Is it this one? No, no. Green, really good. Nice job. You got all those color words. That's a lot of color words. And you did that so well. I love it. Does that mean that you can read all of these color words? That's perfect. We're going to keep working on them, and you're going to be so good at those. You're going to be able to see one of these words that looks like this. And what does it say? You're going to know it says red, huh? If you don't already, you're going to soon because you are so smart. All right, you're so smart. Let's look at our alphabet backwards. Here's the letter. Do you know what it is? Oops. I bumped that off. All right. Let's look at the words that go with this letter. All right. Yellow. Yawn. Ah, that's a yell. I don't want to yell. This little guy he looks kind of like a cow or a buffalo, but he's a yak. Can you say yak? Then we've got a yo-yo. And what's that thing right in the middle of the egg? The yolk. What sound is that? Yellow, yawn, yell, yak, yo-yo, yolk. Yeah. This letter makes a yeah sound, okay? Can you find a match for it? You know what we're going to do? We're going to sing it and see if you might already know what it is, but we're going to sing it. You ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? What are we gonna do? We're gonna sing it together backwards. Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Now I know my Z, Y, X's. It is time for your guesses. Which one do you think that letter looks like? I'm going to turn it around. Well, I'm going to show you backwards. What do you think? What letter is it? Is it Y? Very nice. Okay. Is it closer to the ending or the beginning? It's close to the end. Look, it's right there. Z-Y. It's almost the very ending, isn't it? Y is the letter we're working on today. Let's put it right back up here. Right there's the capital. Let's turn this over. And there's the lowercase. All right, and let's look for just a minute at all of our words that start yeah for capital Y and lowercase y. You know what? There are lots and lots of things we can do with yellow. So let's try writing capital Y and lowercase y, and we're gonna do something with yellow, okay? Let's get our page here, and I'm gonna put on capital Y on this side and lowercase y on this side. All right, are you ready? I'm going to use a yellow marker. Yellow is kind of hard to see because it is such a light color. So we're going to try it right here. We're going to do down, up, and a line on the bottom. Can you see that line on the bottom? Oh, it's kind of hard to see. I'm going to make it kind of fat so you can see it better. It has a line on the bottom and it splits into 2 lines at the top. Is that what it's doing right here? Okay, this time, let's try it again, but let's do the line on the bottom first. And then we're going to go a split right here and a split right here. We have 2 capital Y's. Now, lowercase y, they look kind of the same, don't they? But lowercase goes under the writing road. So I'm going to draw a slanty line. Can you draw a slanty line? And we're going to go right in the middle, and we're going to go right up to the middle of the writing road. It's going to go down, and then right in the middle, it's going to go right up to the top. It's still a line with 2 lines at the top, but it goes under the line, and capital Y stays inside the writing road. Lowercase y goes under it. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Can you see those? How do your Y's look? Are you writing some Y's on there? Nice work. Okay, we're going to do our color yellow. Now, let me think for a minute. What are some things that are yellow? You know, something that we see almost every day. This is one of my favorite things. Now, it's going to be hard to write with a yellow pencil. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a black one to draw it, and then I'm going to color the insides with my yellow. So I'm going to draw a sun. Do we see the sun all the time? I'm going to draw a big circle for the sun. What does the sun need? What does the sun need? Does it need some rays by it? Now, you don't have to draw the black part. You can just draw it yellow if you want to. Oh, is that sun getting very bright? And I'm going to color the middle. Oh, look at that. You know what? I think I'm going to try doing it just yellow. I'm going to erase it off with my wet wipe, and I'm going to try writing it with just the middle. Let's try it and see if you can see it okay. And I'm going to color the whole middle. Can you see that okay? I'm going to color the whole middle, and then I'm going to draw my lines around it. Did you draw a cool sun too? Oops, I missed kind of some spots, didn't I? You know what? We're going to be talking about something else that starts with Y. I'm going to make these kind of fatter. Then they'll be able to see better. Because yellow is such a good color, but it's kind of hard to see, isn't it? Is that an easier to see sun? I think that's a little bit easier. I love the sun because the sun makes me warm. And sometimes I'm cold and I like to be warm. So I like the sunshine to help me get warmed up. You know something else that starts with a yellow? Have you ever seen a smiley emoji? All right, I'm going to draw a smiley emoji over here. I'm going to draw my circle for an emoji. And then I'm going to put smiley eyes and a big smile on my emoji. Is that a happy one? I think that one's kind of fun. So you could draw an emoji if you wanted to too, because they're yellow. And sometimes we see them when people send us notes, don't we? All right, let's see if we can talk about another word that starts with letter Y. I'm going to erase off my pictures, but you can leave yours on there if you want to. I'm going to erase them off, and we're going to talk for just a minute. We've got all of these letters. That's all these words that start with the letter Y. And I'm telling you what, my little yoke does not want to stay on there, does he? He keeps, every time I bump him, he keeps falling off. So we got Y right here. And all of these pictures that make the sound of yeah, 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 yeah. Yellow, yawn, yell, yak, yoke, yo-yo. Do you know there's some other words that start with them? Like year and yarn. I like to make hats out of yarn. Do you like to make things with yarn? That's kind of fun. And you know what else I like to do? I like to talk about every day of the year. When I get up in the morning, I use a calendar. I have a calendar on my phone and it tells me what day it is. And do you know what? We're starting a brand new year. And year starts with Y. So you know what? Sometimes at the starting of a new year, people like to make what are called New Year's resolutions. A resolution is or a New Year's goal. And that is a goal or a resolution is something that helps you try to be better. Do you always try to get better and better and better at the things that you're doing? I try to get better when I do things. Do you? I'm sure you do. So guess what? We're going to talk a little bit about some things we can do for New Year's resolutions that maybe we could work on together. What do you think? Do you think that's a good idea? Something that we could be working on while we're watching that's going to help us get better and better. One of the things that helps us get better is using our fingers. Our fingers have to learn how to write. And you know something that's really, really special to write? Our names. You have a super cool name. And you know what? If you're writing your name and practicing the right way, it's going to help you all the time. So we're going to do some name practicing today. If you have a writing road like this, get it out. You can write on a regular piece of paper, or you could erase off your Y's and you can write it in that writing road if you want to. But we're going to write and we're going to practice our name. Now, I'm going to use a black one so you can see it really good, okay? And my name is Miss Connie. So you know what? I'm going to practice writing my name. And do you know how when you write your name, you start with a capital letter? And capital letters go at the top of the writing road to the bottom of the writing road. And then my name has an O, then an N, then an N, then an I, then an E. That's Miss Connie. Now, your name is not Miss Connie. Your name is, let's see, your name could be Wyatt or Zach or Kai or Annie or Brooklyn or Brinley or Dean. Your name could be Josh. Your name could be Lucas. There are lots of cool names that you could have. Let's see if you can practice your name with a capital letter first. And then the rest of the letters are lowercase. That's the best way to write your name is with a capital and then lowercase letters. That's how we write our names when we go to school, is a capital first and then some lowercase ones. Now, sometimes it's kind of tricky to write your name. So if you would like to, you can ask your caregiver to write your name with a capital first and then lowercase letters, and then you can look at it while you're writing. And you know what? Every time you watch a video and we practice writing your name, you can pull it out and look at it, and you could write your name too. Is that a great idea? And then you can always practice with a capital and lowercase letters so that when you write your name when you go to school, you'll be writing it this way. And that's the way you start writing your name when you become a grown-up. And you're going to learn how to do it now when you're 3 or 4 or 5 because you are really smart. So maybe that's a goal you want to do, is how to write your name the right way and practice it really good. Do you think that's a good goal? I like that goal. I think that's a really good goal. That's one that is really important because you know what? You are important. You know what? Do you remember this one? Okay, stand up for just a minute. If you're not done writing, you can write and then stand up and do it with us. We're going to do this 2 times. Okay, stand up. This is me. From my head to my toes. I have 2 little eyes and a cute little nose. I can wiggle my fingers and stomp my feet. From my head to my toes. Hey, I'm really neat. You ready? We're gonna do it one more time. This is me. From my head to my toes. I have 2 little eyes and a cute little nose. I can wiggle my fingers and stomp my feet. From my head to my toes. Hey, I'm really neat. You are really neat. You do such amazing things, and you know what? That's why I like to be with you, because you're so cool and you do so many nice things. All right, let's talk about maybe something else we could do that would be a good goal or resolution for New Year's. I know something we've been working on that I think you're already pretty good about. Do you know the whole alphabet? When we sing it, you know it. And do you know it backwards? I think you know most of it backwards. But if you don't, could you learn your alphabet frontwards and backwards? Would that be a good goal? I think that's a great goal. If you already know that, maybe you want to learn what all the letters are. If you already know all the letters, maybe you want to know what all the sounds are that go with every letter. Like T, what sound does it make? T, t, t. Or D, 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 d. Or N, 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 n. Or Y, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you know all these letters and all their sounds, guess what that means? You can start reading words. And that's a good goal too. Sometimes kids learn to read before they even go to school. So that's an okay goal, but you have to know what the letters are first before you can read them, don't you? That's kind of important. So you need to be thinking, okay, everybody think for a minute. What would be a good thing for you to work on? Would it be writing your name or the alphabet? What about this idea? What about coloring inside of the lines? That's kind of hard. I have a coloring book right here. It's got some pictures in it. And this coloring book is a good way to practice. So, I'm going to get some crayons. I think I'm going to color Little Bo Peep's dress red. Now, if I color her dress like this, and I'm being really, really careful about those lines, is it looking good? What if I color and I don't care about the lines? Tell me if it looks good to do it this way, or if I should do it like this. Is this outside of the lines? We want to practice maybe coloring inside of the lines. That means that we don't color outside of the lines, we stay inside of the lines. Then we can tell it's a dress. But if we're just coloring super fast like that, it gets kind of all mixed together. So maybe that's a good goal for you, to color inside of the lines. So if I did her hat and colored inside of the lines, I would need to stay inside of her hat, wouldn't I? I'm not coloring over here, I'm coloring in here. And that is a hard thing to do. So maybe you want to get a coloring book and color inside the lines. That might be a good goal for you to have. So you know what we're going to do today? We're going to think about some fun things that we're going to work on this year. What about one of your things could be being able to find letters? Now, what letter are we working on today? Do you remember which one? Where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. We're working on letter Y. We didn't find a Y. Let's see if maybe that's something you want to do, is work on finding, here's the lowercase side. Can you find a lowercase y on there? What color is it? Black. There it is. Good finding. Very nice. Okay, ready for capital Y? Look on here. Can you find, whoops, I better move my finger so I'm not covering up the letters. Can you find a capital Y? very carefully. What color is capital Y? Is it kind of blue? Right there. Nice eyes. Maybe you don't need to work on that because you found it so quickly. You did a great job. Okay. Let's see if we can find letter Y on here. Do you think you can? Okay. Help me say them. J, C. And guess what we're doing right now? We're working on all of these letters, aren't we? So that we know what they're called. Okay. C, B, L, oh, you're doing so good. H, R, O, N, M, G, S, Z, F, U, Q, very nice. D, what letter is it? Y. Oh, guess what this one says to do? I'm going to show you the pictures. Yell and then yawn. Can you do that? You ready? Ah! Should we do that again? You ready to yell? Ah! Oh, good yawning. And good yelling. That was a little bit loud. Did your mom think it was really loud? It was kind of loud, huh? All right. That is exactly the kind of thing we need to do. We're practicing learning our letters, and we're practicing finding our letters. And when we write our name, we're practicing our name or coloring inside the lines. There are so many things we could be working on that could be a good goal. Let's think of something else. What about using kind manners? Do you think that's a good goal to work on? If we are really kind and we're nice to other people, do you think that's going to help us have more friends? Do people want to play with somebody who's not playing kind? Or do they want to play with somebody who's being kind? You're right. They want to play with somebody who's being kind. So we're going to sing the thank you song. Okay, now when we say thank you, we're going to clap together and go, thank you. So if a friend helps you today, what will you say? Thank you. If a friend helps you today, what will you say? Thank you. If a friend helps you today, then you'll know just what to say. If a friend helps you today, what will you say? Thank you. Is that a way to use good manners? Let's do that one more time. All right, you ready? Get a really good clap and say thank you, because we want to make sure when we help, if our friends help us, they know we're so glad about it. If a friend helps you today, what will you say? Thank you. If a friend helps you today, what will you say? Thank you. If a friend helps you today, then you'll know just what to say. If a friend helps you today, what will you say? Thank you. Nice. We always want to say thank you. Now, what if you need something from your friend? Would you just take it away, or could you say, please, can I borrow that? Would that be a kind thing? Is that good manners? Okay. And if a friend helps you, you say thank you. What if your friend gives you something and you say thank you? What could your friend say to you? You're welcome. Could you say that to your friend when they say thank you to you? Could you say you're welcome? What if, and sometimes it happens, we have an accident and we bump somebody or we knock over their toys. What could you say? I'm sorry. Would that be a good manners? What about if somebody bumps into you when they're playing and you're kind of in their way? Would they just push you out of the way? Or do you think it would be better to say, excuse me, please? You're right. Good manners would be, excuse me, please. Would that be a good thing to work on? Using good manners and being a good friend? That would be a good thing. Okay. How having a good attitude. Have you ever heard anybody talk about having a good attitude and maybe being a friend? You know what? We're going to sing this song. This is a song about our feelings. And you know what? It's always okay to have any kind of feelings that you have. But if you're having a bad day, do you do bad things to other people? Or do you just kind of go away until you're having a good day and then you're kind? That's something we have to work on. We don't want to be unkind. So let's talk about this guy. He's smiling. You ready? I am happy. I am happy. I am happy. And so I look like this. Uh-oh. I am angry. I am angry. I am angry. And so I look like this. Oh. I am silly. I am silly. I am silly. And so I look like this. Oh, good silly faces. I am smoochy. I am smoochy. I am smoochy. And so I look like this. I am happy. I am happy. I am happy. And so I look like this. Oh, nice job. So you know what? Manners and being kind, if we're having a bad day and we're feeling angry or we're feeling sad, we shouldn't make somebody else feel angry or sad. It's okay to be angry or sad, but we need to make sure, even if we're feeling angry or sad, that we're being kind and we're using good manners. And we're taking care of our own feelings, and we're not making somebody else have bad feelings if we're having bad feelings. All right, so what about singing? Do you like to sing? Maybe that's something you could work on, is learning some fun new songs. I think you might know what this song is. This is the Eensy Weensy Spider. Now get your hand. Spiders have lots of legs. We're going to crawl up our hand. It kind of feels like a spider. You ready? The Eensy Weensy Spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Then out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the Eensy Weensy Spider went up the spout again. So singing a song is something you could work on. There's lots of things we could work on. Could you work on being a good brother or sister? Could you work on helping your mom or your grown-up? There's lots of things we could work on. So guess what? We're going to take a plain piece of paper today. And we're going to take our piece of paper and we're going to draw whatever you want to work on. Now let's pretend that you decide you want to work on being happy. You could draw a happy face. What if you decided you wanted to write your name? Then you would practice a capital with the lowercase letters. That says name. That's something you could work on. What about the ABCs? You could practice the ABCs. That says ABC. Can you see that? Or you could do like this, ABC. There's the lowercase ABCs. You could work on both of them because you need to know capitals and lowercases. So you could work on that too. What about using kind manners? You know what? I'm going to draw a hand. 2, 3, 4. I got to make sure I have enough fingers. Because if a friend helps you today, what will you say? Thank you. That helps me use, that's kind of a funny looking hand. Maybe you want to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can draw your hand however you want. So you know it's good manners. You could draw helping your baby. Do you have a baby that you're going to help feed your baby a bottle? What do you want to do? You could even draw. Maybe you want to help your mom. Could you draw a picture of your mom? Maybe you have a dog or a cat you're going to take care of. You could draw them on here, couldn't you? Draw some little ears on there. You draw a picture. You can use the whole page to choose one thing you want to work on this year. And you draw a picture of it. And while you do that, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to read you a story about the alphabet. Okay? This book is called Alphabet by Mary Novick and Sybil Harlan. Can you see that? Let's see if the alphabet changes into things. Alphabet. Look at that cute little guy on there. Isn't he cute? All right, let's look right here. Letter A is for apple. If we flip it down, what else do you think letter A is for? An angel. Apple and angel. It has two sounds. Apple. Angel. Yeah. Oh, now it looks like an apple again. Banana. What do you think a banana could turn into? A bird. All right. Cherries for letter C. Can you see that letter C right there? And daisies for letter D. What could they turn into? Oh, look. A clown and a doll. All right. Oh. E for egg, F for feather. What could they turn into? An eel or a fish? Oh, we have letter G for goat. What could a goat turn into? Gloves. Or H for a house or a helicopter and a hill. Can you see the helicopter and that big tall hill? All right. Oh, ice cream. What could ice cream turn into? An iguana. The ice cream turned into his eyes, didn't it? J is for juice and a jug. Oh, nice. Here is a kettle for K and lemons for L. Oh, look, keys and leaves. Oh, we have M is for mushrooms. And it's for a mermaid. Noodles is for letter N. And a nest. Oh, O is for octopus and an ostrich. P is for piano and penguins. Q is for quilt and queen. R is for rocket and rabbit. S is for star and a starfish. T is for teapot and a throne. U is for umbrella and utensils. Do we cook with utensils? V is for volcano and a vase. A vase is where we put flowers. W is for watermelon and a wheelbarrow. A wheelbarrow is a kind of a wagon, isn't it? And they both start with W. X is for x-ray. Here's a bone in an x-ray. And for a xylophone. Y is for yolk. We know that because we already talked about it. Let's see what's underneath it. And yellow. Did we talk about yellow today too? Z is for zipper. Let's unzip it. And zigzags. Oh, nice job. I love the alphabet because without the alphabet, there's a lot of things we couldn't do. So I love that story. How's your picture coming? Did you decide what you're going to work on this year? I am so glad to have a few minutes to be with you today and to talk about things we can work on. There are lots of things that we can work on to help us get better. And you know what? We're pretty smart. But if we're working on things, our brain's going to know how to do more things, and so are our hands. When we're drawing and coloring and painting, our hands get smarter and smarter, just like our brain does. Did you know that? I think that's amazing. I think you're amazing. Do you know what? I love being with you. You are incredible. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. You're awesome, possum. See you soon.